Happy Labor Day. I went to an AA meeting super early this morning. Well, not super early, 10 a.m. Going to AA meetings usually isn't my vibe, but a little bit more on that later. In the meetings, whether that's AA or NA or CA, whatever the A, they give out coins and chips and tags, congratulating you on like 90 days, 180 days, 1 year, 5 year, on and on and on of sobriety. And you get the chip, and then they ask you, how did you do it? And then that's your moment of fame and glory to share with the group how you did it. And that was our roundtable discussion at this morning's meeting. That's the discussion or the lecture or me sharing of how I did it. In the meeting, here's what I shared. Well, for me, it all starts with changing my habits, my routine, and the consistency of what I wanted my life to look like. Now, in active addiction, my habit was to wake up super early in the morning with destructive thought patterns and anxiety, depression, self-loathing, and immediately go to the liquor store. Be the first one there, waiting for the door to open up. That was my habit. In recovery, now what I'm doing is, that thought still doesn't go away to this day. So I have to be mindful of that and arrest it where it starts. And that starts super early in the morning. I do that with reflection, my higher power, my spirituality, reading self-development, or any type of uplifting literature. AA does have great literature. Recovery Dharma has great literature. Wellbriety has great literature. What I'm trying to say is changing my mindset to positivity and having recovery and sobriety in the forefront of my brain, connected with my spirituality, first thing in the morning. So then that is my path. Looking at it again with the habits and the routine and the consistency. Well, what was I doing that was destructive in my active addiction that if I were to take a positive spin and outlook on it would change me for the better? Well, active addiction, I seem to be sitting on the couch a lot. All right, in recovery, I'm gonna get my ass off the couch, exercise, daily walks, get some exercise going, join a gym, build muscle, watch what I eat, take care of me holistically, which I wasn't doing before. So that had to change. That was one of my changes. And in true form of what it looked like in my active addiction, I need to take that into my life of recovery now and keep that a consistent habit. Another thing that I mentioned that was of great importance, and this is where the AA thing kind of ties in, is finding a place of significance and belonging as part of how I'm able to remain in recovery and sober. Significance and belonging. This is of extreme importance for just about everybody, whether you're in active addiction, recovery, or just a quote unquote normal person. We all strive and have a longing for some sort of significance and being a part of something. whether that you're on a sports team, whether that you're in the Boy Scouts, whether you were on the chess team, whether you played basketball, whether it was your job. There was some point in part of your life where you had significance and belonging to a certain group. Now, in my active addiction, my significance and belonging was belly up at the bar, or a strip club, or a casino, or wherever they were serving alcohol. That was my belonging. That's where I belonged. Now, I still want significance and belonging in my life, but I've switched it. Now, my significance and belonging is in the recovery community, like an AA meeting. Now, that might not be everybody's vibe. They're kind of rigid. That's fine. But the bigger picture goal of that community is sobriety and recovery. So I'll vibe with that. Now, do I agree with everything that they say? No. But we all can agree that being sober is a lot better than destroying our lives, the lives of others, in our active addiction. So, finding my significance and belonging is in the recovery community. What now? I jump around. I'll go to an AA meeting. I'll go to this church. I'll go to Wellbriety, a Dharma recovery. Heck, I've post videos about addiction recovery, building my own community. So, finding significance and belonging is super important, and connecting with others is super important. Well, what does that mean? Connecting with my sponsor. I got a couple of them. Connecting with people that I sponsor. I got a couple of them. So personal relationships are key. So, summing it up briefly, what's keeping me sober and how do I do it? Habits, consistency, routine, mindset, finding new significance and belonging. Happy Labor Day. Make it a great day.